Alright folks, so it's time to start on this playfield. As you can see, I've started taking things out. I'm actually just taking the ramps and the rocks things, so I can actually just take this off the prop and put it on its side or move it around. I'm gonna try, and as you can see, it's pretty grimy and dirty, and it needs got a thorough clean. So I'm not well here. You know, I'll be able to access the playfield and clean everything. God, it's so grimy, but it's still in good condition. And then I can take out individual things like bulbs and all these, fix all these screws, clean everything. It's going to take a bit of work, but it's more time consuming really. There's a couple of things. So this is broken, as you can see. I'm going to see if I can fix this. Instead of buying new ones, I have fiberglass, and I might be able to just not only just patch this, but rebuild this little section and paint it afterwards. So we're going to try that first before I go the buying new stuff. There's loads of little things like you know, the tabs where they go and get, you know, screw these into place that are broken, things like that. It just needs a clean as well. As you can see, just repolish these, clean them. Yeah, there's a lot of work, but it's quite feasible, and it'll turn out quite nice when it's all clean, but quite a lot of work. There's things like this though. I'm not sure exactly how long this was. I'll see if I can find how long this was. I'm going to attempt to rebuild the missing piece here and color match it, but this piece most likely I might need a new one. I'll see. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Yeah, it does look like it's broken, so it probably comes over here, but if I can fix it and patch it, I'm going to go that route. Otherwise this one I might need a new one, but I know where to get it. Pinball Center. I usually get stuff from them directly. So, and thank you very much. Everybody's recommended a lot of stuff to me. Really appreciate that. So I'm going to continue. I need to take out this guy. This is all corroded and it doesn't want to come out. So it's going to be interesting. I might need to. I'm going to see if I can actually just cut a slot here. It's on a WD-40 just to loosen things a bit and take it out like that. Otherwise, I might have to just break this, and since we're gonna remake this, yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of cleaning and tidying. This guy I can't take out because I need to take out this altogether first, and this is gonna be interesting. I was told that this section is a right pain to get to, but it needs to come off. And I'm sorting everything, you know, in little containers. So this is all the screws for this, all the screws for this. So I'm gonna put them underneath as well, just a way where they don't risk being broken for now. And so handy having this little trolley there to work with. Let's keep working. All right, so I got this guy out. I just figured out there's a flashlight on this camera, but so got this guy out. I'm gonna do something. Well, first, so this is secured by these 4 posts here. So you need to detach those. Took pictures of everything, and then there's all these connectors here. So they should match the color wise, but just in case I took pictures of everything, where everything is going. Actually, pretty much everything has connectors, which is handy. So now I have clear access to all this underneath. I'm also going to detach this guy here, and yeah, but you can see how crummy it is. So I'm just going to start brushing everything first, giving that a solid clean, and then starting by restoring all the parts here first. And then I'll be able to move on this guy, onto this guy, and then the top pieces. What I'll probably do is I'm gonna rearrange this. I'm gonna put this in the middle and all these at the bottom, so I still have this free here, just to leave stuff and work on. I need to take this out though. Figure out a way how to take this out. Yeah, because this is this is not coming out. Normally you can see the thing is eaten here, the screw, so I'm not quite sure how to proceed here. I might just get a small Dremel and see if I can cut a notch and maybe use a flathead screwdriver to detach this. If not, I'm gonna have to cut this bolt altogether and try not to damage this piece. If I do, it's no big deal. I have sort of major work on this one to do anyway, so that's all right. As you can see, everything is fairly crusty and rusted and needs a solid clean through and through. Should these be? Is there lights in these? Yes, there is. Huh. Okay. Wow, there's still a lot of stuff. I got parts actually recently for these guys as well, so I'm going to be able to replace those. I'll also be able to take this off the stands and flip it once I've removed this and this, because everything else be a lot less fragile, so I'll be able to move stuff. Sorry, this ramp here. I think that's the last plastic ramp, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Man, this it's funny what a bit of cleaning can do. So yeah, obviously I started cleaning here, this section. Yeah, rags are quite crusty here, but yeah, it's cleaning up nice. I'm not seeing anything wrong with the play field, so that's good news. I'm seeing a lot of these, you know, little screws and bolts and things like that I'm gonna have to just take out one by one and go through the wire wheel. Something like that might be a bit tricky, but at this stage I can actually just flip this on the side and have access to the underside just to take, you know, just elements like that. I assume this is, yeah, oh, it's probably just connected with one bolt, and then there's all these connectors here. So I'm not filming much of the process because it's rather tedious and slow, but it's cleaning every individual piece here as best as I can. So these are optocouplers, and just clean the metal there that was getting traces of rust. Just cleaning this guy. I'm gonna clean every bolt individually. You can see I have stuff in vinegar here. So it's that kind of stuff. It's slow progress, but I'm seeing stuff just, you know, getting clean and shiny again, one at a time. It's kind of cool. It's sort of a cathartic work in a way, which I actually enjoy, but it's not something that's too fun showing on camera. So I'm doing this area first. Essentially, I still have these to clean. I might leave them as they are because they're not actually visible, and I'm not seeing too much rust on it here. There's a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. While I'm at it, might as well just take them off. I might as well. These I can't take off, but it's because I have a 3/16 head. Where is it? Here, but it's actually getting eaten away. From years of use, and because this is Imperial and here now we use metrics, these aren't necessarily super easy to find in shops anymore, so I've ordered some from eBay. Hopefully they'll be here in a few days so I can take these out, but this is now it's just eating too much and I can't, it's just spinning freely. It's pretty useless, so I've ordered a few more. I don't have too many of them left, but that's the way. So I'll start with this area. I'll just clean everything here, and then I will move to this area here. So this was just the best way to do it for me at the moment, because then that way I don't have to separate everything. Keeps it under control, and then clean all that, and then I'll probably move here, over here, sorry, and then here and here. But I've cleaned some of the play field already. Some of the bits here, you can see things are a bit more shiny than they used to be. Yeah, I have all these as well to clean. These are pretty badly. Quick update before I call it a day. So I've this piece all cleaned. I also cleaned the underside, so I took everything apart. It's pretty easy to remove. There's a couple of screws here and one on the other side. It looks more complicated than it is, but just cleaned everything, came out nice and well, clear coated it just to protect it. I'm waiting for the bit, what is it, 3/16 or something like that bit, to remove these guys. I can't remove them without it. Cleaned all these. They actually they looked very rusted, but they actually cleaned up really well. All these lights here. So I'm pretty much done on this section. I started cleaning all these guys. Found a couple of just crumbling. One of these, actually 3 of them. There's one over here, and there is one here that I put back. Started replacing the rubbers, cleaned all these guys. So I'm sort of gone here now. I've sort of done this section. I need to order more of these fellas. Replaced all those rubbers. I'm gonna move on to the other side here. I still have this guy to clean, this guy to clean, and then I'll be able to move to the bottom of the play field. Yeah, and then so I'm going to place an order for these, and I'll order all the replacement bulbs. I'm going to go with NoFlix LEDs because that's what I have in my other pin, and people have been warning me about ghosting, but I haven't experienced it with the other one, so we'll see. And if you know, ghosting is an issue, I can always replace bulbs back. There's also one piece, a couple of sections at the bottom. The bottom is quite nice, but there's this chute here that I'm gonna have to address. It's not too bad, but there I can see clearly some rust here. So okay, so I'm using some of that Solarez. It's UV curing, so I don't need to add a catalyst or anything like that. As soon as it's hit by sunlight, it starts the catalytic process of hardening. Just using some of that fiber here. You can see the weave, and I've taped it on the other side, so just to keep the sort of harmonized shape. We'll see if it works. I might have to patch it afterwards from the other side. And here I've done the same thing. So I've used one of the thing from the other side of the pinball, because the shape was similar. As a template, I've put some masking tape in between, so and I think it's already hardened, so I might be able to remove it already. We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty much hardened already. Leave that to cure afterwards for a while, and then I'll be able to start resanding it and shaping it, and might need a patch, but I think we'll be okay here. Yeah, let's keep working. So this video has been way too long already according to YouTube. 12 to 15 minutes is where we need to be, because otherwise it hurts the channel. So folks, we'll stop here. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next part or the next video, because I'm just recording these at random. Thanks for watching. Don't forget Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. There's a Discord server if you want to see all this progress in advance, and there's a Patreon if you want to help the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.